welcome everybody to episode 24 of This Week in Movie News. I'm Daniel. This is Anthony. This is Sebastian.
Hi. How you doing?
How's it been? Another new set.
Let's keep changing.
Mix it up. We'll be back to normal next week, I promise. So, there's a lot of trailers this week, not so much news stories. So we're going to have 2 news stories with 3 trailers. The first story though, the big one of the week.
Big one.
Indiana Jones 5 is going ahead. July 19, 2019. Being directed by Steven Spielberg, starring Harrison Ford, being produced by Kathleen Kennedy from Lucasfilm, and I can't remember the other fellow's name. George Lucas not in the press release at all, which is interesting. So, what are our thoughts?
2019 is a while, isn't it? 3 years away.
Yeah.
How old Harrison Ford?
64 or something? Early 60s?
Yeah.
Something there. Yeah, so we'd be hitting, late 60s at least.
Yeah.
By the release date.
Yeah.
Jeez.
It's
I think we're buying it. Yes. No.
I'm buying it.
Yeah.
I'm there in the cinema. I'm there. I love Indiana Jones films, and I really like the 4th version of it. It was, I like that George Lucas is not involved, because people blame George Lucas for the Alien edition of Indiana Jones, which I bought because I liked, the sci-fi version of, the aliens, Aztec or whatever, Mayan pyramids. I don't know how they're going to make Harrison Ford. They can't make him the main guy. He's Indiana Jones though. That's the problem. It's like, he's Indiana Jones, so you have the title guy, it's nearly 7 years old or whatever. You got to have a younger lead, obviously, and they did Shia LaBeouf for the 4th. He's not going to come back.
No. I think that 4th movie is going to be treated like Rocky 5.
Yeah,
let's
not touch it.
Or like Pirates 4.
Yeah.
They're going to try to go back to the gritty and more, approachable first 3.
Yeah, it reminds me of Star Wars in terms of you had the first 3 and the second 3 sucked, and then and then the 7th one they went back to the old what made really good, but then so you try to relate that to Indiana Jones. They've already made the 4th, so and they tried to go back to the olden days, and it kind of worked and kind of didn't. So does this mean the next one needs to really reach out and do new things, or really go back and still do the old stuff, which I don't reckon will work again, because I tried it with the 4th and it didn't hit tone as well as Star Wars, the 7th one.
Yeah, because I think we talked about this a while ago in terms of what should they do, and should they? Because I like the idea of him kind of telling a story from back in the day and then getting someone else to be Indiana Jones and be these are just different adventures that Indiana Jones goes on. I like that idea, which obviously they're not doing. A couple of things that makes me think when you think about Indiana Jones, you think of, especially the first 3, it's you're in World War II era, fighting Nazis, you're going after religious artifacts, which is why most people complain about the alien stuff in the 4th one, because it's what are you doing? What are you going after?
Or Egyptian desert or something,
Yeah. Well, it's always some religious artifact that he wants to preserve and take to the museum.
Belongs in a museum. Love that.
So I reckon they're going to leave. I think his wife from the 4th one won't be his wife by the time the 5th one happens. But I don't think anything to do with that one. They want to get rid of the stink from the 4th movie.
They have to.
Yeah,
but when I saw
everything.
I wasn't surprised on making a 5th. I was kind of surprised that Spielberg was attached, or the main driver of the whole thing. I was like, alright, he's got an idea. He's got an idea, and it's either that he's trying to redeem himself for what happened with the 4th, or
which he said in public.
Yeah.
He wants to.
Yeah, and it's obviously he's in love with the franchise. He's always been in love with the franchise. And you always see Harrison Ford, he's gonna look exactly the same. Exactly the same.
Great in Star Wars.
Great in Star Wars. He could have come back from the dead, spoiler alert. You know, who knows? But yeah, raw robot.
You wouldn't mind seeing a new, fresh face.
They gotta have something fresh.
Yeah.
You gotta think there has to be some new protagonist.
And what are we going to still be in what, the 50s?
Yeah, it's a Cold War.
Yeah, I don't know. Or if they're gonna fight
In
more.
the Cold War or something.
Yeah, and the other thing that makes me think in Star Wars, he was great in Star Wars.
He was.
But Indiana Jones is a much more active
Physical.
role
Physical.
than Han Solo. Like Han Solo, he runs up a hallway for
And they played
With the
that.
gun and shoots.
They've already played that up in the fourth one. How old he was, you know.
Yeah.
They already did that. They can't do that again because
Yeah.
I fucking hate it.
Yeah.
You're terrible.
It's like getting too old for this and
Yeah.
little taglines.
Yeah.
It's like, alright, we get it, you're getting old.
Yeah.
This is funny, we're buying it. But still, they can't do that again. And it's 2019, so that's a huge development stage and huge production stage. So who knows what they're going
It
to
could
do.
be in space.
And the interesting thing with like Indiana Jones is like Indiana Jones has not really ever been about like the big action set pieces.
No.
So it's not going to be your typical blockbuster film that you
No.
normally do, you normally
It's like the
have.
philosophy and the theology
Maybe
of
we'll
it.
really go deep into a massive story arc line, like plot, an actual plot.
Maybe. Well, they got plenty of time to work something out, so hopefully they do.
Yeah.
And
well,
Spielberg, you know, it's
he's got some movies to direct before he even gets to that.
Yeah.
He's busy.
He's a busy man.
Harrison Ford, not so much. But
We'll see who writes it and screenplays it and everything like that. And see what happens.
But looking forward to see what's happening.
I'm looking for it. I'm glad it's happening.
Fingers crossed.
speaking of another Tomb Raider, this week.
Segue.
This week there's reports out that there's a shortlist going on for the Tomb Raider movie as to who will play Lara Croft in the film. And the front runner, and talking of episode 7, Daisy Ridley, who plays Rey, is apparently on the top of that list to play Lara Croft.
I saw it on my phone. I'm like,
Yeah.
I was so happy.
Because this has been based off the new rebooted games, which came out a few years ago, and the sequel just came out last year. And it's a much younger Lara Croft, and it's like goes on the origin story into much darker as well. It's not so much fun action. It's more serious, like surviving the wilderness, and she's much younger. Which when you put that version of Lara Croft next to Daisy Ridley, it's like this looks really good.
It's going to be good.
It almost makes sense. And she's British, so it's like, it just makes sense.
It makes so much more sense. Not the glossy, over-the-top action, clean Lara Croft 1 and 2. I don't think you can get any perfect casting.
Absolutely
perfect.
for that age range.
With that age range, her appeal, I don't know what years it's coming out, but after Star Wars, everyone fell in love with her straight away.
hopefully she'll have a few more runs on the board with her acting career before this comes out. Because she's only got Star Wars.
It hasn't been confirmed yet, so who knows? So we'll see.
And I also have a question for you guys. What do you think of these type of actors getting like these multiple franchises as a lead, right? So like, you mainly think of like Jennifer Lawrence, who was Hunger Games, XMen, you know. In terms of guys, you've got Chris Pratt, who's Jurassic World, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Like, do you think...
What are your favourite man? What's his name? Isaac.
Oh, Oscar Isaac.
Yeah, Oscar. He's Star Wars and now he's in
but he's not leading those films.
Yeah, but he's still in them.
He's not the draw.
He's growing. He's hot shit right now.
He's growing.
He's in so many new characters. Yeah, he's great.
We'll get into that later.
Yeah.
With him. But yeah, I agree that there's like this like.
Is it too much? So, especially for Daisy Ridley, this is essentially her first film for Star Wars.
Yeah.
And then they're trying to throw her into another one.
Into a whole franchise. They're taking a bet on a person, so they don't even have one hit, really. Well, one of the biggest hits in history. I agree. It's either that the studios are going for hot shit at the same time, so they want to capitalise on their popularity. But it's been time and time again, movie stars do not necessarily make the film, make money anymore. The movie star's kind of dead, in a way.
Yeah.
But it works.
But it's on the whole.
I don't see why you wouldn't pick up those actors again.
Yeah, but the point is should this be happening?
Especially because it's a female-driven film, right?
Yeah.
How many of those come along?
Yeah, how many come along? So now let's chuck it all to Jennifer Lawrence, all to Daisy Ridley. Like whichever one we can find, just pick it and just.
I guess that's been happening for a long, long time. But we haven't been
picked
picking up in terms of men and women.
But now there's this big movement towards making it.
It would be great if we was more faces.
That's true. I agree with that actually. Yeah, giving one girl.
Especially Chris Pratt. That's a real obvious one.
Yeah, Jurassic World, you didn't know what was going to happen if it didn't work.
I'd rather him be in the new Indiana Jones film. The new Indiana Jones.
I think we joked about that last time.
It's Indiana Jones in Jurassic World. It is. It's basically it.
And he's Han Solo and Guardians of the Galaxy.
Exactly.
And not everyone could be Fassbender who can just do everything.
Yeah,
He does everything. He's getting most likely finishing XMen, which we'll talk about later. But then he's starting Assassin's Creed up. Like he's
I don't mind. When it comes to I don't know.
Fassbender.
I don't mind.
It sounds great with the Lara Croft because I didn't watch it. The first two were like they were fun movies. They weren't like serious. They were kind of B-rated.
They're probably the best video game movies in that
era.
Well, just in general.
Well, yeah.
But that's not something to hold your hand.
No, it isn't.
It is pretty harsh to put her in the league of Chris Pratt because she's only done the one film.
It's only the one film.
And she hasn't been cast yet for this role.
My point was it's good to see the film going, to the more gritty side. Cause they can make it so much better, and I hope it's not.
And the game really good.
Yeah,
especially
I
with
hope
that
really
stuff.
good things.
But I feel like this is another thing. Like there's all these like video game movie announcements, movies they're going to make. But I feel like they're all just pushing right up to that edge before greenlighting them, just to wait to see what Warcraft and Assassin's Creed.
Yes.
If they fail, they'll be like, no, don't worry.
Push it back a couple.
Yeah, we'll just go back to that later.
I still think Warcraft.
Yeah, that's a real question.
There's a huge question mark over Warcraft.
But still,
I'm excited.
it could be huge.
It could be.
Okay, alright, so we'll move on to the trailers of the week, which there were many. This week we're going to choose 3. We might, if there's not a lot of trailers next week, we might touch upon some of the ones we missed this week.
Yeah, because those really good ones.
Really
start off with an animated feature of The Sausage Party, made by Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg, who made movies like This Is the End, and Neighbours, Bad Neighbours here. Superbad, like
the funniest films the last 5-6 years.
Yeah, they're on fire.
The new group of comedians are making films.
And this one, they got all their mates together
Again.
Again.
With their voices.
And this is a trailer that shows
R-rated,
which is
red trailer, I should say.
Yeah, red trailer. It will be R-rated. It'll be R-rated. This is like if Toy Story was food and it was R-rated.
Yes. It's swearing.
So if you haven't seen it, it's just about a bunch of food items who are in the supermarket and they think what they need to do is they need to get picked up to go home with humans because that's what you're meant to do. It's like, yay!
That's the part.
And then they get to the house and they realise they're there to be eaten.
Yeah.
And it's so child.
It's unbelievable how naive they are. It's hilarious.
It's so funny.
And then they start to get eaten.
Yeah.
And then slow motion and just like swear words coming out of
They're eating the children! They're eating the fucking children!
And like when it goes all blown up in powdery and stuff.
Yeah.
You got the
It's Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah, it is. Spaghetti coming out of the can. And then you got the Oreo with his back off.
Obviously he's doing soaring days, isn't it? What's happening? I think this is so gold. And it's taking a simple idea and putting it just to perfection. And I've not had a trailer that for the next day, so many people say to me, have you watched this trailer?
On Facebook it was
everywhere. But actual people this the other day, have you seen the trailer?
They actually posted the trailer.
Yes, actually, yeah. And it's crazy. Guy I work with, the kids, he was showing it to his kids. And he was like, oh, kids, look at this new animation. And he said he didn't know what a Red Band trailer was. And so he starts playing for his kids, and it's like, the fucking children! And he's like, oh, no. Oh, it's so funny. And I think that's going to happen a lot. This is
So
funny.
I really love the trailer, but my question is how
what are they going to do?
How marketable do you think, like, is this trailer actually going to be? Like, how many people do you reckon
They'll actually see it.
I reckon it's very similar, but it's like, not, with the swearing and the harshness of the swearing, and the goofiness of the story, it's going to help.
Yeah, and it's
I reckon this is going to be a hit.
I reckon it's going to be a hit. It's going to make more money, actually, It'll make 200, 300, 400 maybe.
Which, for I'm not sure how big the budget, but it's animation, it won't be that huge.
It won't be that huge, but it
won't be any more than a normal comedy.
No, but it'll make money. It should do really well.
I think it'll make a big amount of money.
But, I was thinking more, not the money side, I was thinking when I was watching the trailer, because it's so good, the trailer. What's the story going to do? I don't know where the story's going to go. They're going to get eaten. Sure, the reality's there. They're going to eat. And they want to go and save the other animals, the other fruit, or the other food. And so I don't know how they're going to do 90 minutes. It's going to keep us interested, but I bet they will. Yeah, that's being cynical.
They're clever.
But,
Seth Rogen and the gang are pretty clever.
Yeah.
And the other thing with that trailer that I found interesting too is that in terms of jokes, there wasn't actually a lot of jokes in the trailer. Like there's little moments, but so much at the start is the build-up of like, all the little jokes of like, our packages were made for each other.
I didn't get that until the third minute. I was like,
I think the quality of their actual voices will shine through so much, and you see that in the trailer. Like Seth Rogen's laugh is just hilarious. It's just, but
it works so well.
The whole, Jonah Hill's in there, he's hilarious. You just know from the voices who they are, because how many films you've watched over the years of all that crew. It's gonna really
I think it's genius. I think it's so funny.
I'm interested to see what the second one will be, because that will have to give you a little bit more as to...
I think about the second film. Get ahead of yourself.
I remember looking this up and it said Sausage Fest and it had all the casting. I'm like, so this
Sausage Party.
Whatever, Sausage Fest. So that's what I said. So I thought it was going to be like a live action, And I thought this is going to be roughed up, all these guys, Seth Rogen, are going to be there. But then I thought it said it was going to be animated.
Yeah,
I'm like, I really surprised.
I remember when this got announced last year. I'm like, I was trying to think of like the type of animation in my head, and I'm like, this is going to look really cheap, blah blah blah. And the animation looks actually really good. It's different from what I thought it was going to be, but actually
it suits it and it works well. And it does not look cheap at all. And it's not too detailed, It's so that more
and it's so graphic, like the way it's shot. But it's because of the lighting and the jump cuts. Like when he starts getting peeled, it goes ominous, and it just goes to like blood red. Like it's like, the fucking skin.
It's the potato. They use way different direction than usual animation, which just makes it so much more looking fresh. It looks so good.
I'm so excited.
Yeah. I'm so excited. This is a film you see with friends, or you just go and piss yourself.
It's opening week.
Opening week.
Opening week.
You can get there, definitely. Oh, it's hilarious.
It's going to be good.
Right, so this is the one that we touched upon last week, which trailer we didn't get to see because it came out the next day.
Yeah.
Which we knew was it. But Captain America Civil War trailer came out last week. I'm so excited. Who was going for that?
Tell you the truth.
I
thought it was going to be better than it was. In terms of it, what did it actually give me than the other one? The other, it was pretty similar. Except Spider-Man, wasn't it?
No. I
disagree.
I think the last one
wasn't as good as Dale was thinking it was going to be.
The last one was more personal, right?
Yeah.
So it was much more personal because you had the things of he was trying to help Bucky, blah blah blah. Then you had that thing at the end with Tony Stark. It's like we were friends, and he's like, So it was that was a lot more personal. This one gave a lot more. Here's the arc of the movie that we're going to
see. Not exactly the same, but so similar to all the other films. So this great actor explaining, destroy this, destroy that. What do we do? It was really
regulation.
It's not like I needed to know that. I already knew that was going to happen anyway.
Yeah.
In terms of all the other films.
I was already sold on the film, but I think it gave us more looks at some of the characters we didn't really get a look at.
Yeah, get Black Panther,
who looks, or when he's, because in the previous trailer there was the scene where Cap is chasing Black Panther, and you're like, I mean, it looks good, but it's like, I don't... Why is Cap chasing Black Panther? It's like, Cap's the one on the run.
Yeah.
And then, in this one, you find out that it's actually Cap chasing Black Panther, who's chasing Bucky on a motorcycle. And he takes him out with his claws and shit.
Yeah.
So, like, seeing that stuff was good, and seeing it's almost like the prison coming out of the water.
Yes.
It's like, you know what they're doing. You see... Oh god, so much.
There is a lot of it.
But there's other things, like, for instance, everyone's like, when you see the teams initially, like before this trailer happened, you're like, oh, well, look at Cap's side, look at Tony's side, and on Tony's side, it's like, it's Vision. It's like, oh, they win.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But then in that, you get a quick glimpse of Scarlet Witch just like harnessing him down. You're like, oh, okay.
That was really good.
Yeah, like cool.
Isn't that Vision?
And so it's like,
can't be happening.
So maybe it's not as one-sided as you might have thought initially.
Yeah.
And then there was the Spider-Man appearance at the end, and it was.
It's like, because he said, he goes, hey guys, something like that. That's all he says.
I thought it was a perfect trailer. I think that everything it had to do. I think it encapsulated the bigger audience with this one. It made it look like an Avengers film without being an Avengers film. And people love those bloody films. And
It was a totally different tone to an Avengers film.
wow, fuck, come on.
Yes, it
In a
was.
ensemble cast, let's see who wins.
It felt a lot like Winter Soldier more than it did.
A little bit, and
But it's
it's
so different.
but it's still
Tonally.
It still had the scope. It gave you the scope of the film. It introduced more of the action, but between different players and everything. It wasn't just the Tony and Cap storyline, which was great with the first. Which I thought that would have came second, not first for the trailers. I thought this would have came first, so it gave you the big story. But it just capped everything off. With Spider-Man, that just made everything for me. I thought that.
I think it made it a bit more complicated.
Because I completely forgot.
And
I thought, shit, what's going to happen in the end? Holy shit, it's Spider-Man!
I was waiting for him the whole time. Just like, he's going to be in the show.
Well, this is 8 o'clock in the morning, whatever I watched it.
Yeah, I watched it.
So I'm like, whoa.
But even like, a lot of people use that as their thumbnail, which is a bit annoying. Because it's like, why do you put that as your thumbnail? Like, keep it as a surprise.
Thumbnail. Never heard that.
The end.
Like when
okay.
you click on a video on YouTube, it's the picture. That's
Yeah. Oh, yes. Okay.
But I was like, oh, that's a little bit spoilery because now I know. But even in the thumbnail, it has him holding Captain America's shield. So initially you might think, oh, he's on Cap's side. But then it's like revealed that he's actually on Tony's. Yeah.
And it's just, I love that. It's exciting for me to see that universe coming to there, and it's like, yeah.
The whole movie's exciting.
Yeah, it's exciting how the whole thing all gonna come together.
I feel like the both
And so many little people and so many big people.
Yeah, but I know, freaking Ant-Man. Like,
just
just a little
when he's in there.
Just shot off the arrow and the Hawkeye shoots, does a flip onto Iron Man. Like, the act, I can't wait to see the different types of action.
I hope like people in say A-Man like halfway through the film says, "Now I'm going to the other side." I hope they switch. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, because the comics
maybe at the start.
in the comics, I don't know, maybe they do.
Well, this is much different to the actual Civil War art. Like, it's still
That would be fair if that happens.
But like, I reckon that's something that Black Widow will obviously be struggling with because we know how good a friend she is with Cap after Cap 2, and then now it's like she's on
the other side.
Tony's side, and she has to fight Hawkeye, just to fight Cap. Like,
you never know. You know, Vision or like Spider-Man might be just neutral. Someone might be just neutral and try to like destroy them all.
Maybe. But I like both the trailers. It's exactly what you're going to get with the film. You're going to get intimacy with the characters and like a fight between each other, but then the big scope of the film.
Yeah,
it's perfect. I don't know what the third one's going to be. I hope they don't bring out a third trailer.
But what I hope there's not a third trailer. But what I do like,
close now.
Yeah. We still haven't seen what you normally see with Marvel films is that big action action like something big blowing
They normally
out.
show you the first
thing.
They normally show you the first action bit scene in the trailer.
Yeah.
Of the film, you know.
Yeah.
Like
Avengers
Avengers every time.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah. So.
But I hope there isn't that kind of thing.
No, and that's what I think.
I think it's going to be one at the end or something.
Like I reckon that Bucky, Cap, and Tony fight is like the
massive.
last
Yeah.
Well, the whole story's about not making a disaster. It's like they show the 3 disasters that happen or whatever.
Which is also really good because they had like how many like casualties there were in each of the things. So it's like, you know.
And I love that because like that was my main grievance against Man of Steel. I hated the ending because it destroyed
fucking city.
Yeah.
And killed some people.
Oh, which it looks like they're touching upon in Batman movies.
Yeah, exactly.
The consequences, people.
Yeah, like not Superman. Heroes can't do this. It's politics. So which side are you guys on? I'm on regulation. I'm on red team. I'm on Iron Man's team. I'm on Iron Man's.
In real life,
Has he got vision?
What?
Has he got vision?
Stark, yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm on Iron Man because I want regulation.
If this was real life,
Appropriate regulation.
if this was real life,
Yes.
I'm Tony Stark.
Yes.
In this movie, I'm Cap.
What? I love Captain America.
No, you're saying because like you follow.
I know what you're saying.
Because you know the characters and the type of people they are, and it's like, I know what you're trying to
I
do.
want that bromance to.
Because in real life, it's like, no, fuck, what are they doing?
Yeah.
Register these people.
Like that bromance is really good. I love that.
That's the whole story of this third one.
Wait, which one? This whole movie's about friendship.
I could see. Where's the Hulk? Where's
Thor?
Thor? I love this guy.
I love the memes with Thor. With Thor.
I'm not liking those outings, because otherwise the fight would be really...
Really, yeah.
It would actually cause more distraction than what it would.
Like, nah.
Because even the fight it looks like they have is an abandoned, like, airport. Like, no one's
some
there.
hangar somewhere, yeah. No, I'm talking about Cap and Buck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very exciting.
Very exciting.
Opening night.
Yeah, we can get there.
Yeah, we'll go to opening night.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. So the last trailer, one that came out today, X-Men Apocalypse.
Yes.
It's their third trailer, but it says it's the first official trailer, so the other ones must have been teasers, I don't know. But this one, this is easily their best trailer.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, easily.
Easily their best
Easily.
one. I always had some little complaints with the last trailers. This one, not as much, because you got to see... Every time you thought you were about to see something in the other trailers, it would cut away to another scene.
Yeah.
Whereas here, it showed you Apocalypse putting down Professor X and then just picking him up and whacking him against the thing. So,
Bring us back.
like, you get to see a little bit more... you get to see a little bit more of extended stuff. which I like.
Yeah. I really loved the trailer. I thought it was great. It was what I was looking for the first two. But
It wasn't the Cat trailer, right?
it wasn't. I'm still on the fence about the whole movie.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm
I just
still on the
don't
fence.
feel the same aura that I got from the last one. The other one was just out of this world. Like,
And I hope he's not mind controlling his horsemen. So
yeah.
Storm, Magneto,
Yeah.
and Angel, and
Yeah.
Psylocke. Like, I hope he's not mind controlling them. I hope they're on with him because they want to be with him.
Yeah. And then they switch sides and what?
Possibly.
It feels like they're really trying to get the X-Men
Yes.
in it, like the first three X-Men in this film, to make it relatable, stories combined. Like in terms of suits,
They're using the term
the
terminology.
terminology. Yeah, terminology is huge.
You're not students, you're X-Men.
Yeah,
now.
you're X-Men. Yes.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. Jennifer Lawrence and Mystique.
Yeah,
like,
she's
They're
annoying.
pushing it like it's freaking ice or something.
She ignored the
That's
hell
like
out of me.
fine.
She ignored the hell out of me in this one.
Yeah.
The character is a supporting character.
It's
She's not fucking. She's not the Bloody Sparrow. What do you call it? Mockingjay. She's not the Mockingjay.
She's not the Sparrow.
She's trying to give the speech. She's Katniss. She's fucking
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm like, this is not. Yeah, Mockingjay. She's not the Mockingjay. She's a side character, like you said. She's not the main guy.
Where's Professor X? That's who should be speaking.
It's just because she has wide-ranging appeal with the public. That's it. And it's just like, all right, no, you're fucking with it.
And they obviously heard a lot of the fans' outcry because there was a lot of talk about how for a lot of the other trailers she's just in Jennifer Lawrence uniform. She's not as Mystique, but this one it shows you constantly like she's up as Mystique.
She's still there.
But it's like that's the thing that frustrates me most because I'm like, no, you're not. Why would you be leading these kids out of everyone else?
Yeah.
Like,
You see all the young versions of all.
Which they all look good.
Which look good.
They look good.
But then it reminds you of how average kind of the other three were. But they were good in the day, but not as good as the last two X-Men.
Let's see how they bridge the gap. I don't know.
Because there was special, like the first class was really good, but then the second one just amped it up and the whole storyline, the specialness was there,
Mm.
And Singer just nailed them. And I hope he doesn't overreach and try to do I don't know what he's trying to do. Have this ultimate character and just fall in the trap of that, you know?
Yeah, I feel like these last 3 movies are also kind of got this thing of we're slowly bringing it back to the modern day, because first one 60s, 70s, 80s, this one, so it's like slowly bringing it back to the modern day, and we've all rebooted, we're all good now, let's start with the Jean Greys and the Cyclopses and all them from the beginning.
Yeah.
Because this is essentially Jennifer Lawrence and Mark Fassbender and James McAvoy's last film.
Yeah.
So it's
And that's what rebooted it, made it. That was the reason why it was good now, because there's great actors in it. The other really good thing about it was Apocalypse in terms of he spoke.
Yeah, and you saw more.
You saw him. And I realised who he was.
And I hope he's.
I didn't know that was the actor.
Yeah.
I was like, what the? He's in everything.
Yeah, and his voice is awesome too. Like what?
It doesn't sound
you
like
tell,
him.
you couldn't tell. You know, you didn't know it was him. You would be very hard to guess. But he was intelligent. Like he wasn't a dumbass.
No, he's not just a dude.
He reminded me of Ultron. You know, in terms of I'm going to not relate, like really appreciate his time on screen.
Yeah, it's one of those things where his performance is going to be awesome to watch. It's just how much they give his character to work with. Like every scene he's in, he'll do it to the best of his ability, and it'll be awesome. But it's just what they give him.
I hope they get the same amount they did with Ultron, because that would be good. A lot of time.
The other thing I worry about, there's that big shot of their when it's like everything's getting dissolved and sand up into the sky. I'm like, if that is Apocalypse on his own doing that, why does he need 4 why does he need the Horsemen with him?
Who knows?
I hope because they didn't really give you much at all in terms of plot and stuff like that. They just give you shots, you know. I hope that's a real tactic in terms of what Singer wants not to know.
Yeah.
Before you go into
like you were saying,
you know
what's going on.
Are these going to be the 4 Horsemen going to be their own person?
That's what I love about the second one.
Yeah.
You watch it like, this is so much better than I ever thought it was going to be.
I know those first trailers are pretty.
Oh, but they were great. But you didn't. They pieced it together so much better than you thought. I just thought it was just brilliant.
Well, I hope we're got not a low expectation, but like an average one, and then we go in.
Yeah, get surprised.
And you're like, whew.
I mean, Singer hasn't made a bad XMen film. We'll wrap it up there. That's 24 down.
Very fun.
Yeah. We'll so some of those trailers we might try and cover next week, as long as there's not an array of more trailers. But so thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Sebastian.
Thank you.
And we will see you again next week.